Hello guys and girls, my name is CheerfulTitan and today I'm bringing you a brand new Fallout 4 video. In this video I'm going to analyze the base building gameplay of Fallout 4. Alright, let's get started. The video starts with resource gathering and the player scraps bunch of tires. We can also see one tire gives us 4 rubber. Next the player scraps bunch of steel scrap which gives him 8 steel. Now we get to the major stuff. The player scraps a whole building and gets bunch of steel, wood, concrete and rubber. I do not believe you can just scrap any building, but I think you can scrap one building in every buildable area, which serves as the main house for your settlement. I could be totally wrong, but I think it is so. Now we see the house scrapped and you can start building walls and stuff on it. What I forgot to mention earlier is that this place where we can build is this character's hometown, which we see in the pre-war gameplay. We can also see what resources this wooden piece needs. In this case we need 10 wood and 10 steel. The door needs 3 wood and steel, and 1 screw. Also there is some miscellaneous items on the bottom. Here we see something interesting. To build this bed you need local leader perk. The name of this perk is explained later in this video. Next we see the magazine rack, which I just wanted to point out. Here is the mounted Brahmin, and you can also see we can put different animal heads on the wall. And the Brahmin decoration needs 2 Brahmin skulls. Here we can see the stand where you can put any miscellaneous items like some popo heads. In this case we have charisma, agility and barter. And you can build a home for your dog. So here is something I talked about earlier. So you can get merchants for your settlement, but to build this you need local leader rank 3 perk. You also need 300 poto caps. So here we can see that we need to grow food also for our settlement. Here we plant the tato plant and it produces 0.5 food. So now we can see that we also need water, and in this case we build a water pump which produces 3 water, and it can only be placed on dirt. We also need electricity for our defenses. And so we built a generator which produces 3 electricity. And we also need to connect our electric devices to the generator with power cables. And here we have built a construction light which needed 1 electricity. But what's cool is that we can actually turn the light off at any moment. So we can also build terminals to control the electric devices like lights and turrets. We can also see that to build this terminal we need hackers rank 1 perk. In this terminal we select what color we want the light to be, and it can also change colors automatically. And of course we need some defense for our settlement. So we built a laser turret which need 2 electricity and also rank 1 of the science perk. The turret also produces 8 defense for our settlement. So we can also build guard towers, which also requires the local leader perk and also produces 2 defense. Here is the machine gun turret, which produces 5 defense and also requires the gun nut perk. What I wanted to point out in this one is that we can actually hire guards. Now we see something which we have not seen before, which is the mortar. And you can actually assign your guard to this. Also, we can have laser tripwires. And they activate flamethrowers. So the rest of the video actually only shows some pre-built settlements we can build, but I'm going to show in what kind of places we can actually build. So this first one is the one we were customizing earlier, and it's in the hometown of the protagonist. A tree house, a creepy house, a river house, a awesome house, creepy river house, another creepy house, die. So the last house has very interesting electricity thingy, but I do not know what it is. Maybe it produces electricity for the settlement. Alright, that's everything for today. Thanks for watching, and I would really appreciate a like because this video took me so long to make. Anyways, thank you, and I hope you will subscribe because I will be making more of this kind of videos for Fallout 4. Thanks and goodbye.